You're on.
Hi, this is Ian DARKHART with Philly 191. We're here interviewing EN ESCH from SLICK IDOT, and we're also interviewing MONA MUR, one of his recording partners. Okay. Well, first thing I want to start with is, we played with you guys last year on the In the Flesh tour. That's when the SUCKSESS album first came out, and now you guys are coming around on the SUCKSESS tour this year. And I've noticed, there's a lot. It seems like to me there's a lot more tour dates. You guys seem like a lot more livelier. What has changed from the In Flesh tour up till now?
Well, you see, we toured last year when the record came out. We gave fans the possibility to buy it on the tour exclusively. So it wasn't available in stores until then. So we did that to make sure the fans come to the shows and stuff. This time we toured for the same album, but now the album is available everywhere. And of course we have like MONA MUR in our lineup. It's about that MONA MUR and EN ESCH is a new project. And SLICK IDOT is my old project, so I try to combine both projects I'm part of. Otherwise I would have ended up opening for myself.
Oh,
it doesn't make no sense.
So how are you guys incorporating the stuff you do with MONA MUR into SLICK IDOT?
We're gonna have a mutual set. Mona is coming on stage with us, doing a couple of songs, going off. We're gonna continue with SLICK IDOT. She's coming back, so she has like 5 or 6 songs during the SLICK IDOT set. And
You'll see that very soon.
Okay. Now, how has that helped you guys along the tour? We were talking to your drummer Greg before, and he was saying how with all the different bands on the tour, that having you guys combine actually helps with the crowds. I guess that's not the right question. Let me start that over again. I apologize.
All the different bands.
Yeah, I'm getting all over the place here. Well, I guess I'll go back to what I really wanted to ask you before. Was that you're the father of a musical scene. Your father created part of a totally different style of music, industrial music. Now over the last couple decades, things have changed. We've seen a lot of people who have founded music come and go. You're still alive and well. You're still touring. You just brought out a new album. What do you say to the people that are, I guess, your children? The bands that were inspired by you guys. What advice would you give them?
well, thanks for the compliments. And I don't think I'm a father of industrial music. I mean, industrial music as a term goes way back. You can say it was Throbbing Gristle of Genesis made up that term. It was more like Einstein's Neubauten or Test Department who actually created real industrial music. What I was doing was just in KMFDM combining more metal, harder guitars with techno. And that's all we did. So it was a crossover all of those. What I think is a lot of young bands I see nowadays seem to copy a lot of other bands too close. So there's tons of bands out there that seem to copy Skinny Pop. Pretty much so. The whole style is copied, and so I think I was trying to do something of my own, something new. I thought new, combining two things, two new ones. So I can only say to people that should try to be more original. Otherwise it doesn't work. Or you play like in a top 40 band.
Yeah.
But make more money anyway.
Then you end up sound like everybody else. As hard as you try to sound like somebody different. I absolutely agree with you. Genesis Pure, Throbbing Gristle, but I think what you brought to the stage was like you brought this more entertainment value and made it more, I guess, more mainstream. Not that it is mainstream, but it wasn't vacuum cleaners with distortion pedals. It turned into something completely different. Now you've also been working with with Gunther Schultz for years. He's an amazing guitarist. A big fan of his work. How did you guys maintain that relationship for so long, and then continue to work on new projects for all these years?
I don't know. It's just an old friend, and we started out solo a long time ago. So it's very beginning it was a little an attempt of Günther, Schultz and I to continue our work with KMFDM and bring it to another level, obviously. A lot of people probably don't know that without Günther and me, there wouldn't be like KMFDM like they know it.
Yeah, I mean that
So
guitar sound.
we wanted to just continue the work we started with KMFDM. So I was working with Günther in the old days of SLICK IDOT, so that's, and he's still around, so of course. It's not easy, he lives in Vancouver. I live in Europe at the moment and stuff. So he's a great player and he's a very good programmer too. So.
Yeah, you guys really are. And I see you got a lot of tour dates coming up. I know we're about halfway through your tour right now. So you've seen a lot of cities. You've probably lived in a lot of cities over your career, from what I've heard or seen. And what in this country, what do you think? What areas have like the best underground music scenes where it's still really strong? Versus like, what are the places you guys prefer to play?
Well, it all depends. I mean, I like to play in New York, of course, because I used to live there for a long time. But I know there is no real scene of my music. It's a little smaller, obviously. I mean, it could be everywhere. I mean, there's a lot of cities are enjoyable. A lot of bands are interesting. Sometimes you come to a really small city in Florida, and there's a very, very original, what I said before, bands that actually blows everything out of the water in a way. So it all depends. I mean, I've grown up in a smaller city myself, near Frankfurt, West Germany, and I know that it was a very rich scene from the fact that I was too much of an example people had to learn from. They were just trying to do their own thing anyway. So it could be everywhere. I like Chicago. I like Philly. It's good too. Philly has a lot of rich history and stuff. But good pizza.
Yeah. And speaking of Philly, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but there's a show, a night that goes on here. It's called Digital Ferret. There's some people involved in that group, and how do you feel that, like, the scene? It's like it's a struggle underground. The industrial music scene isn't. It's prevalent around here, like you said, New York City. I would expect to have a stronger scene because it's a city, but it's not as strong. But around here, you go to Digital Ferret, they have 1,000 kids coming out to listen to music that you wrote, that you spawned, and like, how does that make you feel?
I think it's great, and if that's really happening, New York is a city of itself. It's really people struggle there to stay alive. A lot of people who live there nowadays are actually rich kids.
Yes.
I cannot afford to live there anymore. So it's good. So that Philly has something like that. It's great.
Yeah, they're. Well, let's see here.
We should talk about the MONA MUR NSCH CD that will we have like pre-releases on us, so we can be bought on this tour. Actually, the CD will be released in August
early fall.
Through a Canadian label called Artifact.
Artifact Records, Canada will license the record, which is nice. So it's going to be a real release for the North American continent.
We've listened to.
That's cool for us.
And it has three additional mixes, remixes and stuff. So.
That's right.
Yeah, we've heard a lot of the first album you guys did.
It is this album.
MONA MUR.
We are talking about this album.
Yeah.
It's gonna be re-licensed.
Oh, it's gonna be relicensed.
Yeah.
For North America.
Oh, great. So, like, where would people be able to get that, or?
No, it will be distributed through Storming the Bass distribution, and the label is Artifact Records. As far as we know, that seems to be a cool label for music, with a good distribution. So far you could only get it as an import here. It was on KMFDM Records, but I guess that was not, they didn't make it so well known.
Oh, okay.
So we are happy to have a real release now in North America.
We need to pause.